You know, my very, very first Sims game ever was The Sims Bustin' Out on the GameCube. I borrowed it from a friend. And I wasn't really sure what was going on when I made my Sims woohoo, but I learned eventually, and I was like, oh, that's not what I thought they were doing. I thought they were building like a blanket fort or something like that and having like a pajama party, you know, like they're going like, woohoo! You know? You know? And, in that game, I developed the hobby of putting Sims in the pool and removing the ladder so they couldn't get out. I was a strange child who was both pure and cursed at the same time. In the past, Sims were not able to get out of the pool without there being a ladder, so they would just straight up die in the pool. And then I would also do a thing where I would like trap Sims. I would build a little room, and then I would seal the Sim in the room. I would put a fireplace, a bunch of crates, and a bunch of bug zappers, and I would just surround the Sim so they couldn't move. Turn the fireplace on, and then see how long it would take for them to die of either electrocution or fire. Yeah. But I don't play The Sims like that anymore. You know how I play The Sims now? And this is probably very telling about how badly I take care of myself IRL. But what I do is I use testing cheats enabled to turn off my Sims' bodily needs. And so all of their meters, like their hunger and their bathroom meter and their shower meter are like at max all the time. And then I maximize all their skills until 10. So they become a 10 at exercise, they become a 10 at cooking, they become a 10 at singing, they become a 10 at playing piano, they become a 10 at pretty much every single skill, and then I turn the needs back on and I let them play the game. So yeah, I just turn all their needs off and I grind out all their skills at the very, very beginning. And then the game starts for me. I think that's very telling about how much of a workaholic I have grown up to be. Yeah. Yeah, I don't let my Sims have fun or become friends with anybody or build any relationships until they are the best at everything. How long does that take? A long time. So I go into the settings too and I make sure that their lifespan is like on extra long. Ami's Asian parenting skills are leaking. Perhaps. The thing is, like, I would probably never put a child through that. But I look back on my childhood and I think to myself, I wish my parents were more strict with me. I wish they put me in a million different extracurricular activities. I wish they got me proper music lessons when I was little. I mean, like, they put me in some stuff. Like, they put me in karate for a while. They put me in ballet for a while. But before I could, like, get super good at anything, they would pull me out for different reasons. Like, I first started out with ballet. And I really liked ballet, and I made a best friend in ballet. Her name was Olivia. And we would, like, do ballet together and stuff, and see each other at school. But then, they moved houses, so I pulled out of ballet, and they never found a new ballet studio for me in our new neighborhood. And it was there that they put me in karate. Because they didn't want me to be a girly girl. Look how much they failed at that. They totally failed at that. They didn't want me to be a girly girl, so they put me in karate. And I was in karate with my best friend, whose mom was one of the karate instructors. So, like, her mom and my mama frog were friends, and then me and her were like besties. And so it was fun getting to see each other at karate all the time. But what happened was my friend's mom, the one that was one of the karate instructors, like, started having an affair or something with the other male karate instructor. And all sorts of relationship drama happened. And so, like, she was always, like, ranting, like, venting to my mom about it and, like kind of dragging her into it. So my mom pulled me out of karate because she wanted to ghost my friend's mom. So, yeah, that's how Ami stopped karate as well. And then I wanted singing lessons. My entire life, I wanted singing lessons. And I I found teachers. Like, I did some research. I found teachers. I asked around, like, my music teachers at school, like my choir teacher and stuff, like where I should go for singing lessons. And so I like sat in on a couple of like trial lessons, and I was like Mama Frog, I really like this teacher. I really want singing lessons. And they like looked at the price, which was like $60 an hour, which is pretty standard. That's like really standard for any kind of music lessons, because it's like $1 per minute, you know. And they were like, that's too expensive, Ami. And I was like, So Ami went to college. And when I started college, I got my very first part-time job so that I could pay for my own singing lessons. And so yeah, I started singing lessons not too long ago. And hopefully I'll just keep getting better and better. Hopefully I'll keep getting better and better now that I'm taking my own lessons. But imagine if my parents had been just a little bit of like Tiger Asian parents in that way, and they had gotten me singing lessons from when I was like a small child. Imagine how amazing I would be now. Sometimes I feel like I'm more behind other people that have had that kind of like privilege to get like art and music lessons and stuff from when they were little. And I'm just like, I'm so behind, but you know, I'm just doing my best too. I'm doing my best to catch up as well.